will go throughout the ages. Shaquan Davis between the sticks. In front of him, a back four, Sule McCullough, Ladale Ritchie, Shaquille Dyer, O'Dane Murray comes into the starting lineup. In the middle of the park, Melvin Duxley, Leonard Rankin, Devontae Campbell, and Kimoni Bailey, and Shandy James behind Trevante Stewart.
Two big changes for Mount Pleasant in this game. Kimani Campbell not at left back, and more importantly, Demario Phillips out of the middle of the park. It will be up to Shandy James and O'Dane Murray to try and fill those voids and supply the big man up front, Trevante Stewart.
This is the Cavalier team as we know it. Vina Bartlett, the St. Lucian, again remains between the sticks. They have a back three of Gadale Irving, Kyle Ming, and Giovanni Leng. In the middle of the park, Christopher Ainsworth, Dwayne Allen, Adrian Reed, and Jerome McCleary. Up top, Ronaldo Webster on the left. Ronaldo Robinson, which is a bit of a surprise inclusion on the right. Colin Anderson, their leading goal scorer, up top.
Yeah, that's a big change that you mentioned, Donald. Ronaldo Robinson being brought in, and Mount Pleasant are going to have to make the decision which pace.
As we take a look at the full-time highlights here, and Mount Pleasant with a lot of the possession, a lot of the running. Trevante Stewart did let one fly pretty early in this piece. No issues there for Vina Bartlett, but there were issues there. What a header that was from Sule McCullough. It was his second goal this season, and he guided that one home. They kept going forward, Mount Pleasant. Stewart feeding Rankin. Couldn't quite get over it. Went too much under it, and he skied it. This one punched away. And Stewart running onto that one. It was a lovely ball to Devontae Campbell. Campbell, though, should have done better. Bartlett recovering after coming off his line. And then this big opportunity. Lovely ball to McCleary. Couldn't get a proper header on that. And the flag stayed down against Trevante Stewart, who fired that one straight to Bartlett, who had to hold on to this one at the second attempt. James to Stewart, turning and shooting. Wide of the mark. Didn't have a lot of power behind it as well. And Ronaldo Robinson, his effort just wide of the mark. Cavalier kept pushing, kept fighting, and they would eventually get the equalizer. Shaniel Thomas with the assist. Colin Anderson with his 20th goal this season. The first Jamaican striker in the Premier League to get 20 goals since Craig Foster did it in the 2014-2015 season. And he got the equalizer. It was a timely one, and probably they thought they could have got this to extra time. A real poacher, Colin Anderson, and he will go on from strength to strength here. But the celebrations were wild for Cavalier with that equalizer. But the winner from McCullough, what a goal that was. Deja vu in the 89th minute, his second of the night from McCullough, his third this season. They couldn't stop him, and they can't stop him. Mount Pleasant with the victory, with their first Jamaica Premier League title. They had 16 shots, 6 on target. Cavalier had 12 shots, 3 on target. Both of them committed 9 fouls, and a couple of yellow cards shown to each team as well. 8 corner kicks to Mount Pleasant, 2 more than Cavalier. Mount Pleasant, of course, with the majority of the possession at the end, 60%.
Surely, what a performance. Congratulations on the victory. Do you ever dream that you would score a brace in the final to lift the title for Mount Pleasant?
Well, before the game, I tell the masseur that I have 2 goals one in the top goal and one in the other one. So it was planned.
You did an interview earlier as well with the Jamaica Observer, and you spoke about the fact that you felt that now that you're here, you just needed to keep a calm head and you would get the job done for your club. Did you have any doubt?
No, we didn't have any doubt because we know our quality and we know want to play our game. You know, we're on the right track to win.
And to carry the captain's armband as well, that must be a great joy for you to lead this team to victory.
Well, definitely. You know, that's what I came out here to do, and I did it. I lead by example and I put my team on the forefront.
24 goals in your Premier League career. Is there any more important than those 2 you did tonight?
Well, no.
I know you've won the Premier League obviously before at Portmore United, but what does this mean considering Mount Pleasant had never won before?
Well, this means a lot. This means a lot. This is history, and this will go down as a legacy tonight. Yeah.
Go enjoy with your team. Congratulations, all the best. Enjoy. Sule McCullough there, the man of the match. A brace for Mount Pleasant, wearing the captain's armband as well. And he will receive his award as well, trophy, as well as goodies in the bag from Digicel. Proud moment for Sule McCullough, Premier League winner when he was at Portmore United, and now doing it again. One of the senior players in this Mount Pleasant team who have been in the Premier League since 2018, and finally a team from the parish of St. Anne can lift a Premier League title. More prizes and surprises for him coming in. This on behalf of SportsMax as well, Sule McCullough. Rudolph Speed is now with me. Rudolph, tough night for Cavalier, but you fought right till the end, even with adversity. And at one stage you thought you might have taken it into extra time. Talk me through the match.
Oh yeah, I thought if we had gone to extra time, we would have taken over because they had to be making a lot of changes. The quality was going down. But stranger things have happened. But two-headed goal by Sule, I wouldn't have dreamed that would happen.
It seemed like a master stroke at first when you left those substitutions so late, but yet they came in and impacted the game within 5 minutes. Chanel Thomas and company, Dwayne Allen and so on. And it was actually Thomas's assist that led to the Colin Anderson goal.
Oh yes, that was what we planned, because we thought, you know, we didn't want to give it away early, so we make sure it stay at 1. Then we tried our best to get on even terms, which we did. Just unfortunate at the end, we wasn't able to hold on to the extra time.
Talk to me about the season of your main marksman as well. He got to that 20 goal mark. We haven't seen that since 2014, Craig Foster from Reno. How big an achievement is that?
Well, that's a big achievement. He's the second, he's the third person in 20 years I've gotten to the 20. So while we're happy for him, I'm sure he would have swapped that for us winning the title.
Of course, he looked very disappointed. More football still for you. You still qualify now for the CONCACAF Club Championship. How do you go about preparing for that, and how big a deal is that for Cavalier to perform in on the regional level?
Yeah, we're preparing for that, but we have some issues because about, say, 7 players will go back to school, so we'll have to rebuild again.
And if you were to give me a total assessment of the Jamaica Premier League this season for Cavalier, how would you put it?
It's probably our best season in terms of consistency. We're second. We scored a lot of goals. We're always in the hunt for the title, so I think it's one of our best seasons.
All right, Rodolphe, we look forward to you continuing to build this Cavalier team. All the best in the future.
All right, thank you.
Rodolphe Speed on the losing end today. But yeah, no shame in the performance. And the two men at the helm of Mount Pleasant's technical staff come into play, Theodore Tapper-Whitmore and Davian Ferguson. Gentlemen, congratulations on the win. How does it feel?
Well, words can't explain at the moment, you know. We set out on a journey, you know, and we have completed the journey this afternoon, you know, so I'm very proud of the team, the technical staff, the medical staff, the auxiliary staff, you know, the management, everyone.
Tapper, you did it as a player, obviously, when you were at Violet Kickers. You've now done it as a manager at the Premier League level. How different is that, a feeling or a responsibility for you?
Well, both, you know, because you have to take responsibility. You know, it's a tough season. We went through a lot. The road wasn't easy, but, you know, we patched here and there, you know, till we finally did it this afternoon.
David, I'm going to bring you into the frame now a bit. Working as the assistant under Theodore Whitmore, you have done it at the schoolboy level. How different a level is this at the Premier League, and how is it working with not only Tapper but the rest of the Mount Pleasant team?
It's different, but it's similar because winning championship is just the same. The difference is that you're dealing with professional players. Most of them are adults, so sometimes they can be a little bit on the difficult side. But I think for the most part, it was good. Working with Coach Whitmore, we have been working now for a very long time, behind the scenes, but finally we get to work together. It's wonderful. The partnership is great.
And I was about to say, obviously there's other persons, Warren Barrett and so on, in the lineup as well. But the chemistry between you two, like we can see you on the sideline, is obviously excellent. How important is that? Obviously two different minds, maybe different tactics at times, but coming through with one decision at the end of it.
It's very easy, to be honest with you. This doesn't start at Mount Pleasant, you know? Not coming from Mount Pleasant. We worked before. I know what Davian can do. I know what Davian can contribute to football in Jamaica. But it's like we have to come here and come to Mount Pleasant. We have nothing to prove. Nothing we have to prove, you know?
And the support from the Gould family and so on at the helm of the club. How important was that for the club this season, and how good is that?
Very important, man. And this is just the beginning of more trophy to come. A lot more.
I must ask both of you now, you go on now to the club championship. You must be looking forward to that format now, a regional tournament. Can Mount Pleasant represent Jamaica well?
I think the most important thing now is to just enjoy this moment, celebrate, and then we try to assess and then we prepare ourselves for that. But definitely, we will be a force to reckon with in the club championship.
All right, gentlemen, congratulations. We're going to let you go and celebrate with your team and get your trophy and medals. All the best. Excellent performance. Congratulations.
Well, the presentation will take place in short order. But these are some scenes here, and Mount Pleasant, they now have their prize.